Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're in Power Field, Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Up the design keeper. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here. On 3rd down, Jeanty.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. They're going to try to throw for it. Diving right side, got it! How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
1st down, play action. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Next, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. There's 25 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Raiders.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is a heater going deep. He brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This is Allen to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Got man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Offense to the line fast.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Once more, it's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This is Allen to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Nobody care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Got the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Leads to third and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on third and 11. To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first down, Nix. Mims with the ground. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mile High in just a moment. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's trying to push the field. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Nix with it on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Bombers, ready!
On first down, it's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Corner on the coverage.
They'll throw again. Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Nix to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. And he's going to try another deep one here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Mims. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Nix looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Raiders are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception! And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it's totally true.
Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. Offense up to the line fast.
It's second down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
First and 10
Just run the
at their own
Run it.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first and 10, here's Nix. Dump off caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
In the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is hit well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
You know, Kate, that is called the moment of truth. You call your own number, and you got to convert. Otherwise, you don't want to run over to the sidelines. It didn't happen that time. Defense did their job.
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. This return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Setting up to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Yamasenko in from the secondary, making that stop.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and short here, trying to pass. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last two passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. He's keeping it, got to get it forward. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders push their lead to 15. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On the return, here's Mims. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Offense in a hurry up here.
6 brings up second and 4.
Nix from the gun. Brought in right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Completed over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on fourth does not pay off.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This is Allen to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Nix with it on 1st. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Captain. Hold my set. Ready. Olay.
Now Nix. Taking a deep shot here. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
On 3rd down, here's Nix.